Guys, spring has sprung, as they say. I'm enjoying this beautiful weather. Baby Grogu's enjoying this beautiful weather. So I thought I'd do a little video talking about an update for this BMW, kind of what the plans are for this spring for this car, because it's been sitting for a while. To put into perspective how long it's been sitting, I filled this car up to full in December. In March, I still had half a tank in March. So for 3 months, I've not filled this car up and still had half a tank. But now spring is here. It's time to kind of refresh things on the car. I really want to do a couple repairs, I guess you could say. So let me show you what I have planned. Okay, let's take Grogu and have him enjoy this seat for a little while. Now, first thing, we're gonna be detailing this car because it just needs a detail. I got bird crap on it here. Don't worry, I have PPF on the whole front, so it's not gonna chew through my paint. It is fine. First big thing is I have a crack right here. I took a fat rock chip to here at some point in time, and it just kind of has been spreading down here. So I am working on getting that replaced like ASAP. Just the only issue is because the M2 is not a particularly common car in the US, it's been kind of a struggle for the place to find a windshield. Or not a struggle, but it's just taken a little longer than it normally would. Pairing with the windshield, soon after that, this part right here, which is I guess called the windshield cowl, is basically this plastic piece with this rubber, I don't want to say gasket, but it's like a rubber piece. As you can see, it's kind of cracking pretty much all the way down. Here it's starting to lift. That side, let me go to the other side. It's really just starting to go. So this piece costs about $100 to $120, somewhere in that ballpark. So this is something I will be replacing soon. I don't know if I'm gonna have a shop do it or DIY it. I think that's really just gonna depend on timing, because I still have like a good 3,000 to 4,000 miles before my oil change, because I didn't drive the car through the winter. Normally I would do something like this along with my oil change and just bring the car in, get both services done at one time. But this, I might just schedule a separate thing to do it, or I'll look up how to actually do this DIY, and maybe it'll be a fun DIY video for you guys, just in case you ever run into this yourselves. Now, besides that, there's really not all that much else that I want to do to the car. Most of it is really just repairs. So I have that I want to do. There's an oil change that's gonna be coming up at some point, probably in the late spring. The car, for the most part, is pretty much ready to drive. And I think that should really kind of be a statement to BMWs and how if you actually pay the money to maintain them, they're easy to drive, they're easy to maintain. There's not much to do. Like a while ago when I bought this car, over a year ago now, I did a major service on this. I did like every single fluid, everything in this car I pretty much did, which means now I don't have to do any of it for like a good like 20,000 more miles. Now, if we go to the inside of the car, there's a few things here that I might do, I might not do. I'm not 100% sure yet. It's just really gonna depend, because as I alluded to a couple times in other videos, I may end up selling this car towards the end of the year. I don't want to put too much money into fun projects and then end up pretty much selling the car. The screen. So this I would like to get replaced this year regardless. As you can see, the screen kind of bubbles all around. It's a known problem on these BMWs from the heat. Yeah, that is something that I do want to replace. There's no way to fix this. It just has to be replaced. The problem is, again, because the M2 is not a particularly common car, there's not a lot of these screens that come up for sale. You could buy them new for like $4,000, or you can wait until they pop up on eBay for, you know, $300-400. So that is something that's on the list to take care of this year. Now, a bit of a fun one, or I guess kind of two fun ones, is the steering wheel and the shifter. So let me start with the steering wheel. So you probably can't really see it very well, but right here, the steering wheel is getting a lot of wear, and it costs a lot of money to actually get this like redone. What I am thinking about is maybe getting a different steering wheel for this. Like either getting an Alcantara one from the CS or maybe a carbon fiber one. Not sure yet, but I would like to probably do something with this at some point. Now that's a maybe, because I can still sell the car with this. It's not that big of a deal. It'll really depend on whether I want to spend the money to get this replaced or not, whether I find it kind of worth it. Now with the stick shifts, I love this shifter. I think it looks really good. I'm really happy with it. I love the way the sun kind of beams off this. It just looks really nice. I really like it. There is a aftermarket kind of OEM carbon fiber one from BMW. I want to say it's like just the M Performance one. I don't think there's any special name to it. It's just the M Performance one. I really like it. It's a slightly shorter one. It's probably about to here, and it's all carbon fiber, and the top I want to say is white or black, and it looks so good. Now that is another like what, $200 or something like that. Something that I don't know if I really want to spend the money on if I'm going to be selling the car. So that's something that's up in the air, but I might end up doing that. That's a fun little project. And then lastly, the probably most important thing that I want to do with this car this year is drive it. If I'm going to be getting rid of this car, possibly, I want to drive it. I want to enjoy the last kind of year I have with this car. Now, for those that want a quick reason as to why I would actually want to get rid of this car, it's not that I want to, it's just I'm in the market for a house next year. So I could reuse this money as additional down payment. Now, I do have a down payment pretty much ready to go. It's just, it would be extra. So that's why it's still kind of up in the air whether I actually decide to sell it or not. There's a few other factors, but for the most part, that's really what it comes down to, is buying a house. Now, as I have also pointed out, there is a car that I do have in mind that is going to replace the M2 inevitably. Whether I sell it this year or at a future point in time, I know exactly which car I'm going to replace the M2 with. It's something that if you watch enough of my videos, you probably would figure out what that car is. If not, it's a fun car. It's a fun car. It's unique, and I'm just really excited to get my hands on one of them. But that's for another video altogether. So once I kind of reassess all my budgets after buying a house, I get kind of my daily driver sorted out, because that thing is rusting to all hell. I've owned it for 10 years, and it's just losing the battle to New England rust. So once I kind of figure out what I'm doing with that car, once the house is all set, then we can start looking at the next upgrade for the M2 as far as, you know, the next car. But for now, that's pretty much the plan for the M2 and with Sprung. So now we're going to be driving this car a little bit more. That's going to be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed the little update on what's going on with the M2, what repairs we have to do to this car. That's all. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more videos to me as I make that final push towards 1,000 subscribers. And that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time.